One of the most common questions I get asked is, how many treats can I have? So, as surprised as you will be with the answer that I'm going to give you, let me explain the why behind it. So the answer is, I cannot be the one to tell you how many treats that you should or shouldn't have in your lifestyle or your routine. And I know that may come as a surprise to you, but let's just think about it. If I said to you, you can never, ever have a treat ever again in your life, there's 0 treats for you, how would that leave you feeling? Probably not okay. I'm sure the anxiety will be creeping in as you heard me say those words. On the other hand, if I say to you, you can have 1 treat a day, 1 treat a week, 2 treats a week, 5 treats a week, 10 treats a week, 20 treats a month, it doesn't matter what that number is, you will never be okay with that number because I'm the one that's imposed it upon you. So there's a little bit of that reverse psychology in our brain that we have to deal with. So now the question is, well, how is it that we figure out how many treats we can have? And there's a couple of things that we can do in order to figure this out. First, one thing that I think we need to remember about treats is that they are a treat, right? Treats typically, when we talk to people about eating balanced, they typically don't include treats. And the reason why they don't include treats is because our body needs a whole bunch of nutrients, carbs, protein, fat, a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals to make it work, our brain and our body physically, to work properly. And think about those as your foundation. If we don't have that foundation of nutrients in place, our brain and our body are not going to function optimally. And I don't mean just looking at your waistline. I mean, think about your mood if you've had too many treats. Think about your energy levels if you've had too many treats. Think about how your stomach feels after too many, how you sleep, how you concentrate. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so when we're not getting those nutrients that our body needs, it's impossible to expect our body to function properly. Compounding that, if we don't get the nutrients that we need and we're eating too many treats, we typically crave more treats. And so it becomes this catch-22. So first and foremost, we need to get that foundation in place. And that means by eating balanced on a regular basis. Second thing about treats is that you have to, as an individual, decide what your goals are. If your goal is to want to make sure that you maintain the weight that you're at, reduce increasing it, maintain your energy, maintain your, be able to sleep better, manage your gut issues. I mean, the list could be endless. You have to basically become your own individual experiment. So you decide what your goal is, and then you start adding in however many treats that you want to test. And you test it for a week or 2 weeks and see if you're still able to achieve the goal, the health outcome that you were looking for. If you can, great. Then I'd say continue with whatever number it is that you've put in place. If you didn't, you're gonna have to go back and evaluate the number that you had and repeat the process all over again. So, I know that might sound a bit annoying, but the point of this whole experiment is to get you to a place where you know what works for you. And because we're all individuals and we have our energy levels, our nutrient requirements change, our activity levels might be different, our stress levels, hormone levels, all of that. That is the main reason why you have to become your own experiment. The other final piece that I want to say about treats is that I could never be a person that couldn't have treats. And what I realized is that this week it was my birthday and somebody brought me a birthday cake, and I was going to show you that I was going to eat a piece of birthday cake because I can have cake and eat it too sometimes. And I had a piece of birthday cake cut yesterday to make this video, and I wrapped it up, and one of my kids came and ate it. So all that I got left of my birthday cake is this tiny little slab of birthday cake, and I kind of feel like that. I mean, sure, it's a treat, and it might be good enough for you, but it was my birthday cake, and this is all that I ended up getting out of it. So, you know how they say you can have your cake and eat it too? Well, today I am really going to do that. And if you have any more questions about how to manage this, check us out at myvivainc.com. Thanks, and I'm going to enjoy my cake now.